finally, after spending a lot of time trying to research about the history of the bloodline of Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, I came across an expose on Twitter, an expose from Nazir Polzin. Nazir Polzin is the EFF member of parliament, the guy who replaced Mzwanele Manyi when Mzwanele Manyi left to go and join the MK party. So Nazir Polzin is also colored, and he dug up a tweet that was tweeted by Mr. Gayton Mchenzie in 2011, whereby Mr. Gayton Mchenzie was expressing and explaining that his grandparents are Japanese and Irish, and his father is a mixed breed of Japanese and Irish, and then his mother, of course, is a Sotho woman, is a South African. But we all know Basotho, they can be South African, they can also be from Lesotho. But with Mr. Gayton Mchenzie's context, his mother is South African, a Sotho woman. So with that being said, that means, judging by Mr. Gayton Mchenzie's bloodline and where it comes from, we have to look at his father, where his father comes from. Clearly, he's also a foreigner. Mr. Gayton Mchenzie's bloodline, tracing back to the history of his forefathers, is also a foreigner, because his grandparents are Irish and Japanese, and his father is a mix of that. And then he's the first generation. That means he's the first generation to have the bloodline of South Africanness, the bloodline of black South African from a Sotho woman. And there's no shame to being a colored, to being a mixed breed. There's no shame to anyone, even Mr. Gayton Mchenzie. But now, at least we know about him. At least we know he has tweeted. He tweeted it. Nobody tweeted it on his behalf. And these are not one of those things whereby politicians can just say something today and change it tomorrow. It's not one of those things whereby maybe today he can say, I support foreigners, and then tomorrow is like, foreigners must go, foreigners must go. This is about his identity. Nobody can say today I'm Zulu, and then tomorrow you come and you want to say Atonga. So clearly he was trying to let us know where he stands with his identity. He was trying to let us know who he is and where his forefathers come from. And in the culture of Africans, we always tend to look at the father's side of the children. Who is your father? Who is your father's father? That will tell us everything about you. And looking at Mr. Gayton Mchenzie's surname, Mchenzie, according to people who know, people who have researched, clearly Mchenzie is a Scottish name. Mchenzie is a Scottish name, not even Irish, not even Japanese, Scottish. So it's very far from Africa, very far from South Africa, but his mother is South African. And just because his mother is South African, we can't do anything about it. He can also be South African. And if he was born here, yes, may he enjoy the South African land. Clearly he's enjoying. Now he's the minister. He's the minister of Home Affairs. No, he's the minister of Sports and Arts and Culture. And he's living his best life. And he's one of the guys in South Africa. He has a political party that always shouts, foreigners must go. Abaha, I'm a foreigner. And it's always directed to black foreigners. It's never Chinese foreigners. It's never Japanese foreigners. It's never Irish foreigners. It's never Scottish, British foreigners, European foreigners. Or it's never even colored foreigners, mixed breed of all these different things. But African black foreigners, he will be the first one to shout, foreigners must go. I'm not saying anything. You can make your own conclusions about this video. This video, I'm making it to let you guys know the identity of Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, because you can go anywhere, you won't find it. Online, you will never find it. It's not documented. His history, where he comes from, where his father, his mother come from. It's not documented on Google, everywhere you can go. But because this was tweeted on his Twitter account by him and it was never deleted, clearly this says a lot. That means it's confirmation that yes, This guy wants us to know, or in 2011, he wanted people who follow him to know where he come from, where his grandparents come from. So now you know about Mr. Gayton Mchenzie and his father, where his father comes from. It's all up to you to make your own judgment as a South African, as an African foreigner, or as a white person. Now you know what you're dealing with. You know this person's history, where their forefathers come from. Now you know. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for everyone who keeps on donating on PayPal, keeps on sending money, e-wallets, cash send. Thank you very much to everyone who keeps on sending money to my account. We see the great work. May God bless you. May God bless you in abundance, you and your family. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I'll keep on doing content. I'll keep on doing raw content. I'll keep on growing. I'll keep on adapting to the times. Remember one thing though, you can't afford to be negative. Thank you very much.